Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and get access to the Snapchat Phantom, which is the plus version of Snapchat that gives you access to so many cool features. And I'm going to be going over all these features. So keep watching the video if you want to learn how to do it. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and name a few of the main things that you might be interested in. You can actually go ahead and log into multiple accounts using this version of Snapchat. You can also go ahead and get access to the Screenshot Protect that actually sends no notification if you just go ahead and screen record or screenshot anything. I'm going to show you how you can get this version of the Snapchat on your devices. So guys, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And with that, let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. So guys, 2021 has barely started and we already have the Snapchat++ which had made the entrance. So as you can see, this is the Snapchat++ version that you can actually go ahead and get in 2021. And I want to go over all the features we get with it because it's been a while since we've had a last version of the Snapchat++. It was like 3 years ago and Snapchat broke down and it's so quick that it was barely like around for a month or so. Hopefully that's not going to be the case this time, but I'm going to be keeping updated if this is working or not in the comment section. So make sure you keep a check there. Now this version of the Snapchat++ you can go ahead and get on any iOS or Android device at the moment. It's out for literally both devices and the features are pretty much exactly the same. There are some UI differences, but I'm going to be going over that later. So as you can see, these are the Phantom settings that we have the ++ settings in. Here you will see quite some awesome stuff right here. So you can see, first of all, the cool thing we will notice is going to be the spoof locations. So basically you can go ahead and get access to the Snapchat filters that are on different locations. So this actually gives you access to that. And then we have basically being able to send snaps and memories and all that. You can just go ahead and send live snaps with that. And then we have fake save snaps. So you can go ahead and basically save someone's snap and they will not know about it. You can screenshot it without actually any notification, or you can also go ahead and hit the screenshot protect to yes. And basically it also allows you to basically go ahead and record other people's snaps without actually sending a notification. So that's going to be the overlay features. There are more things that you get with it, but I'm probably going to make another video. In this video, I just want to go over exactly how this works, how you can get it and everything. So guys, let's just go ahead and get started with this video. The first thing that we should do, obviously, is just go ahead and actually remove this from the device so I can show you exactly how you can install it. So I'm just going to go ahead and uninstall it real quick. And with that, guys, let's just go ahead and get started with this tutorial. And make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, guys, because I'm going to be updating this quite often. So make sure you subscribe as well. So and with that, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So guys, in order to install this version of the Snapchat++, first thing you're going to do is make sure you have the official version of the Snapchat from the App Store installed on your device. So let me go ahead and show you. As you can see, I have the original version of Snapchat installed. Make sure you do that before we move on. Now, secondly, we have to make sure that we don't have any tweaked version or the ++ version of the Snapchat installed on our device. So in case you've ever tried to install another ++ version except for the Phantom, you're going to have to go ahead and remove it before we move on. If you don't know how to check for that, all you have to do is go ahead and head over to your settings, simply scroll down to the general settings, and scroll down once again until you see this option, which is going to be profiles. Just go click on it and make sure nothing under profiles says Snapchat++. Now, once you've checked for it, you can just simply exit it out. And if you have Snapchat++ there, just go ahead and remove it. And in case you don't even have the profile section under there, you don't have to worry about it at all. It means you've never actually installed Tweaked app before. That's why you don't have any profiles pre-existing. Now, once all of that is done, the last thing we're going to do is go ahead and check for our iOS version. So if you're running any iOS version, which is under iOS version 10, this is not going to work. This is only going to work on the iOS versions which are on the iPhone 5 and above, I believe. So make sure you do consider that before we move on. So if you have any iOS version that is below 10, it's not going to work. And if you don't know how to check your iOS version, you can just go ahead and simply head over to your general settings, go to about and check for what iOS version you're on using this software version thing. Just go ahead and make sure you don't have anything under 10. If you have anything over it, that's all good. We can just go ahead and move on with that. So once we have checked for that, what we're going to do next is simply go ahead and download the Snapchat++. And for that, all we have to do is go ahead and head over to a browser. Now you can use Safari for this, Chrome for this. It really doesn't matter, but I do recommend that you use Safari just to be sure that you follow along everything I'm doing and don't have any kind of exceptions happening. So just go ahead and head over to this site. It's yeethub.app. As you can see, just make sure you get it exactly as it is. Just pause the video if you didn't get it in time and simply search for Snapchat. So as you can see, we have the version 2 there. just go click on it and click on start. Now it's gonna start like adding up all the files that we need to get the Snapchat. So just give it a little bit of time to process this and it should be ready. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for this and then we'll move on. So just as soon as that's done, it's gonna get you to get some like apps from App Store. So just pretty much read what it says and you should be able to figure it out. For me, like I have the same stuff every time, so I don't have to get anything. But usually for you, if you haven't done it before, it's probably gonna be something new that you don't have on your device. Just go ahead and like add it from the App Store and you should be good. And make sure you actually read what it says as well, because in this case, even though for me it's usually the same, that's why I can do it. If you're doing it for the first time, make sure you go ahead and read what it says so you don't miss anything. So once it's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and head back. Just a second. So let's go ahead and head back and do the other one as well. So for me, it's just like try them out for 30 a sec and it actually does everything in the background. So I'm just gonna go ahead and follow it through. Just read what it says and do it. And that should be good enough. So once you follow through the instructions of whatever it said for your devices, what you're going to do is go back to it and simply wait for a few seconds on that. So it's just simply going to say after a few seconds that it's done, and it's going to ask you to restart your device. Now you don't have to do this. You have to do it if you're running like any iOS version below 10. And as I already mentioned, it doesn't work on that, so don't bother. So what are you gonna do after you see that page? If you don't see it, just try to wait for like 10-20 seconds after you've done everything, and if it still doesn't show up, what you can do is actually go ahead and restart your device and try it again. But it should probably show up. If it doesn't, you've done something wrong or you haven't read anything properly. Just go ahead and read clearly what it's saying and just try to follow along everything that it has and not miss anything. So once that is done, just go ahead and look for the app. It should be on like the first like placement that you have available. So for me, it's going to be the second or the third page. The other page is full, so it's going to show up right there. It's going to be the same for you where you have space available. It's going to be right there. So you can actually go ahead and like get rid of the apps that we just got if you don't want to keep them once we have the app added. And that's pretty much how simple it's going to be to get it, guys. If you have any questions, I'm going to be available down in the comment section to help you guys out with this. And with that, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.